Implausible Nature now has dice. That's right, you can get these awesome D6s made by our partner Baron of Dice. These custom dice have the Implausible Nature logo on the sixth side and also come with square corners, which means they will roll more evenly than rounded corner dice. Head on over to baronofdice.com and use discount code IN40K to get a discount on your order and support us at the same time. Check out his full collection of dice for all your gaming needs with the link down in the description.
All right, guys, welcome to Implausible Nature, your home for all things Black Templars. On today's video, we've got another Templar tips for you. This time, it's a bit of a controversial topic that has caused quite a stir in the community. That's right, I'm talking about the new FAQ for Fervent Acclamation. So, if you aren't aware, Fervent Acclamation was recently FAQ'd in the index card section of the FAQs. So not in the Black Templar Index, not in the, it's under the index cards specifically. They put this FAQ. And what it says is if I target a unit with the Fervent Acclamation stratagem, and then I target the same unit with another stratagem that has an enhanced effect, if that Templar vow is active for my army, does that unit benefit from that enhanced effect? Yes, for the purposes of that second stratagem, the targeted unit is treated as though the Templar vow is active for your army. So this has raised a lot of questions as to, well, shouldn't this then also apply to the enhancements? So a lot of people are saying no, rules as written, it doesn't, and technically they're correct, but this is a precedent in my opinion. So what do I mean by that? Why am I thinking that you can make a very good argument that it does apply? So let's dig in, right? So first, this is an FAQ. What is the difference between an FAQ and an errata? An errata is a clear rules change. It goes from A to B, etc., right? This number changes, this wording changes. It's a physical change in the wording of the rules. An FAQ is a frequently asked question, typically more for clarification than actual rules changes, right? So GW has posted this as an FAQ, not errata, which means that because the wording is exactly the same, that it could potentially apply. So how am I coming to this logic, right? So we don't have a clear answer because they didn't answer that part of the question, right? They only talked about this. So let's take a look first here at Fervent Acclamation. And it says select one Templar vow that is not active for your army. Until the start of your next command phase, while that character is leading a unit, models in that unit gain the benefits of that vow in addition to the vow selected to be active for your army at the start of the battle. So Fervent itself doesn't explicitly say no either. It's sort of inferred that it has to be active for your army, and that's sort of what the wording on the strats and the enhancements say too. So if we look at an example here, Crusader's Wrath. Until the end of the phase, each time a model makes an melee attack, improve the armor penetration characteristic of that attack by 1. If the Suffer Not, the Unclean to Live vow is active for your army, add 1 to the strength characteristic of that attack as well. So when we look at the enhancements, like Perdition's Edge here, bullet point number 2, if the Suffer Not, the Unclean to Live vow is active for your army, add 1 to the attacks characters, blah, 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 blah. The wording is identical. So you can make an argument that it is applicable to both, even though they only discussed the stratagems. So I've already emailed GW's FAQ team about this. I encourage everyone to do the same thing as well. The automatic response that you're going to get back gives us a clue into how we can look at this and solve this problem in the meantime until if or when GW officially answers this question. And so part of GW's automated response message gives you like a list of things to do to try to figure out what the meaning of the rule is, find the actual rule itself, and the second thing that they tell you to do is go upstream. And it says if rereading the rule doesn't provide an answer, in this case it doesn't, read any other rules that relate to the rule in question. We call this following the question upstream. So, other rules that relate to the rule in question. The FAQ is a rule that relates to the rule in question, right? And in that FAQ, it says it works. So, that is my reasoning on why Fervent Acclamation works for enhancements as well as stratagems now. This is also a clear change because in the previous FAQ before this been removed, it said no, they don't work. Now it says yes. And so, because of that, and because of GW's advice and instruction to go upstream when you're looking for a rules clarification, because the wording is exactly the same, to me, they work. They both work. There's no reason why they shouldn't work. But obviously, this is a bit of a gray area. So, something to discuss potentially with your opponent. Absolutely, definitely something to discuss with your tournament organizer because it will affect your list building. That is it, guys. That is my reasoning for why Fervent Acclamation should and does work for enhancements. Tell me what you think down in the comments. Do you guys agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you have another ruling that maybe where I didn't think of or I didn't see? Also, please, I definitely encourage you email this question to GW because that's how we're going to get answers for things like this is emailing GW. So that's all I've got for you guys today. Have a great day and keep on crusading.